Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Players, everyone.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital. A bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006.
And this is now today's
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Now, yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I do like the look of the very athletic Morgan Rogers. He's a very powerful...
Gakpo!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Lindelof. And it's Mings. Rogers. Mings. That's Tielemans. Now it's Gakpo. And Gamor. There's the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Liverpool really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Madsen. Konsa. And Lindelof. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cash. And Lindelof. Konsa. Mings. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Gakpo, driving on and making good progress.
Gakpo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Lindelof threads one in. Now the cross. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Mings picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Barkley. Lindelof. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Barkley. Now Rogers. Barkley. Madsen. And it's Barkley. Rogers. He's found a way through. That is good strength. Just eases him off the ball. And Gravenberg. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's McGinn. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. What chance, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Watkins clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Straight chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Tielemans. He's having a shot! And the pass is intercepted. Nicely spread. Now it's McGinn. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Barkley. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there's the clearance. Frimpong going forward. Mings. Matson. Rogers. That's a throw. Not the most accurate pass. McAllister. And Ungamoa. Tries to pass it through. Ooh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. And the ball is out of play. Mings gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Watkins. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Frimpong. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Watkins. Rogers.
Aston really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Gravenberg has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Matson. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ungamoa. Now it's Gakpo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's going wide left. Rogers has it in a wide position. That's the corner kick. Cash plays it short. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. McAllister, and the counter is on. And that has left him in a heap. Kerkez powering forward here, and it's skewed away. Cross to the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. Rogers. Matson. For Mings. Rogers. And Matson. Now it's Gakpo. He's having a pop! An instinctive delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Rodgers. Matson. Barkley. Now this could be a chance. Ungamoa. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's picked it up out wide. Lofted in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. And this is a real chance! It's in! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Ungamoa really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ungamoa. Frimpong. And Ungamoa. Oh, strongly challenged there. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Barkley. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
McGinn. That's a lovely, neat pass. Jones. And it's Frimpong. And that was nowhere near his best. McGinn. It's a pretty loose pass. Quality ball. Gravenberg gets a foot in here. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cash. And he's quick to snatch it back.
That was lovely, that.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Lindelof has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Konsa. Cash. McGinn. Lindelof. Distributed tidily. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Lindelof. Now it's Gakpo. And it's Frimpong. Oh, he's having a go! It's hit the upright. Tielemans. Now Rodgers. That has ended up in no man's land. He's having a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that and usually you're going to get punished.
Buendia. Oh, this looks sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He'll try from distance. That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Szoboszlai certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Cash. Now, can they get him away? Ungamoa. Buendia. Now it's Watkins. Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk goes back to front. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Gakpo. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's crossed into the middle.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Now it's Gakpo. Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Gakpo. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gravenberg. He's in a great position here.
Liverpool truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Ungamoa does really well to win the ball there. Good ball, good take. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rodgers. Tielemans. He has found a way through. He's got away. Shot a goal! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Not a hint of offside here. Szoboszlai. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Watkins. Ungamoa. Madsen kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries one from range. Takes a shot. Cash. Konsa. And Lindelof. Pass somewhat off target. McAllister. And no, that was never going to make it. Buendia. Now it's Watkins. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. it's Watkins. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gakpo is onto this. Now it's Watkins. McAllister. And it's Gravenberch. Gets a good foot in there. Ungamoa. He's on it. Can he get away? He's going for goal! No, just not quite.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Tielemans. Now it's Buendia. Tries to play it through. Rodgers gets into a good position. Swings in at Watkins. Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Buendia. Now it's Watkins. In with the challenge. Ungamoa chooses to go crossfield.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Frimpong does well to get it back. Van Dijk. Lindelof. McGinn opts for safety. Konsa. Mings. Tielemans. And Madsen. That's good running with... And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. That's rather hopeful. That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mings. Lindelof. Tielemans getting this one clear. Frimpong. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Watkins. Ball's played through. Rodgers is in a really good position out wide. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. And
it's Frimpong. Good work on the right flank here. Lindelof. Good effort from distance. Another long-range effort off target.
Liverpool appear to be happy to try from range, but they can show more craft and invention by getting the ball in the mixer.
Liverpool have their third corner. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This looks promising. Foot in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Gakpo. McGinn. Kerkez getting forward. Now it's Gakpo. And he's managed to get free. Now there's a fine ball. That's put paid to the danger. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Soboslai. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cash.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's played forward. Gakpo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Ungamore. Mings. McGinn. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Watkins. Now he's running away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Watkins has given away a free kick. Frimpong. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
He's having a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's there to clear it.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Throw in. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Ungamore. Oh, he's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Konsa. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Rodgers. And it's Mings. Konsa. Buendia. Kerkez calmly anticipates. Jones. And it's Soboslai. Knocks it out wide. Ungamore receives it in a wide position. And the finish! Tielemans. Now Rodgers. Tielemans. Cash. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Mings. Tielemans. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Watkins. Great defending, strong and determined. Gakpo receives it in a good position here.
Gakpo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kerkez gets across to intercept that. Mings promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Gakpo. Tielemans. Now it's Watkins. That's a good ball out wide. Bungamoa. That is good progress on the left. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's picked his way through.
That's good play from him.
It's played through for him. Oh, it's a great ball here. Watkins showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rodgers. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Madsen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's on it. Can he get away? A chance! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
A case now of complete control. Liverpool making further changes here and in quick succession.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Now it's Buendia. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Defending of the desperate variety. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Liverpool are making a change. After this, just what applies the finish. And that is great goalkeeping.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Konsa. Tielemans. Spread out to the left. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Goes for a shot! And somehow he kept it out.
Liverpool have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
They're up to 5 corners now. Surely now! Harmlessly behind. Tielemans. Now Rodgers. In with the challenge. Buendia, Konsa, Ekitike wins the duel this time. Madsen, and it's Mings. Now Konsa. That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. Lindelof. Now it's Watkins. Stood up well to him there. Ekitike. He's having a pop! Oh, brilliant save.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kirkes. Watkins. He's in a great position here. Pinches it off him. Has a look and plays it forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is good alertness. Lindelof. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tries one from range! No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Tielemans. Van Dijk cuts it out. Ekitike. That's Chiesa. Rodgers. Ekitike. Buendia. Lindelof. That has not gone well.
Liverpool can certainly take credit for the way they've gone about their...
Shoots! And that is well cleared. And he's decided to go for it. Pressing high and with purpose. Van Dijk finding himself in space. And it's Gravenberch. Rodgers.
Liverpool really have been second best here. Second to every ball and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Mings. And it's Mings. And Lindelof. Buendia. Wirtz. Buendia. It's a pretty loose pass. No way through. Chiesa. Buendia. Now it's Watkins. Oh no circumventing this opponent. That's destined for the flank. Could move up a gear here. Watkins tries a shot. He's got a goal. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question now, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Ekitike. Over to the right flank. He's having a hit! Matson. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Camera. Konsa. McGinn. Buendia. Kerkez does well to get it back. Cash, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. McGinn. That has been slung wide. Rodgers. Oh, he's been caught napping. Drives it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? Oh, denied at the last. It's a lucky 7th corner. They've played it short. This chance for a shot! Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. McGinn gets it away. And the shot! It's a goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Liverpool get their goal, a bit of respectability restored, and we're done. Liverpool have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.